Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Gladiator. I'm Darknishan. Today I'll be guiding you through the second stage of the game. In the first chance stage, there's actually two ways to do it. The first is just to hang all the way back on the back of the screen, block a little bit with your shield, and just keep your sword slinging high all the way through it. Most of the traps in this stage you'll be hit by your sword swinging high. Right before the crystal ball, you want to stop just long enough to block that axe because for some reason it tends to get under your guard if you're swinging your sword. And go right back to it again. Just keep blocking and you'll get it through there and get everything. Now, the disadvantage to hanging back is that you never get enough swords thrown at you to get the red sword. So there's a little bit more dangerous method, but it's also a way to obtain the red sword in this stage. Now, let's get the red sword, this time going through the stage. You actually have to stay up toward the front of the screen, which as you can see is a little bit dangerous because those bricks can actually get to you. You have to stay there until this sword comes. Get that sword and then back off to the back of the screen. Now, you're fairly safe from this point forward because it plays just like it does what I call the easy way. Once you get that first sword, you're in the clear to get the red sword for the stage. Time to face the third named enemy in the game, the first guardian of stage 2. I had my finger off the joystick there. Zaid. I tend to just on his first fight, just break off his sword. He's really easy to keep up with, especially when you're not trying to talk in a video. And all you gotta do is just match his shots and break his sword off, and then once you do that, you can sneak up there and get some bonus points by knocking off pieces of his armor. See there, I even messed up and accidentally tried to take a shot another direction and still managed to get correct and get that shot off and hit his sword. He's big, dumb, and slow. Every once in a while he'll dance around a little bit. Most of the time he won't even get close to you. If he does happen to get up on you, give him a couple of taps straight with your sword and he'll back off. He's a coward. Now, if you're trying to keep your red sword in order to attain the gold mace, you have to try to sneak past his guard, get armor plates, and kill him. But I'm not worried about that. So I'm just going to break his shield down, lose my red sword ability. And you got to be careful with this so you can accidentally kill him when you're not meaning to. That's what I was after. I wonder if I can possibly get under here and get another leg plate. Yeah, there we go. Let's try for an arm or a shoulder or something here. Yeah. Now let's go for the briefs. Nope. Accidentally killed him. Oh well. This is one of the enemies you fight 3 times. And this time, you've knocked what tiny little bit of sense this guy had right out of his head. If you get your sword set high at the very beginning of the battle, keep your shield straight, he will just sit there like an idiot and pound on your shield. You don't have anything to worry about. Just start beating his shield down and charge him. The only time he may get through is just on a complete dumb luck when your finger slips off the button at the wrong time or if the contacts are corroded. Just charge him, let off a little bit every once in a while. You'll eventually get through his guard and break off some plates. Sometimes his chest, shoulder, maybe even his briefs. And it's possible, you see, I'm hitting his sword every once in a while. You may even break off his sword. You don't really want to do that because he'll freeze up and you won't have the opportunity to get anything but just his chest plate and his one leg plate. You see here, I've already picked up 3 plates of armor doing it this way, so I've got more points doing this. If I can never get through his guard here now, let's just back off and slow down. Sometimes you have to kind of break up the pattern of your sword strikes just like that. I'm not even going to show the third battle with him because it is exactly the same. And now for the next guardian of stage 2, he's never named, but we always just call him the Black Mace Giant. You want to start out swinging straight because that tends to lure him into shooting straight. He'll throw a few shots elsewhere every once in a while, but if you just keep swinging straight, he'll keep swinging straight most of the time. You can try to match his blows if you want, but it's a little more dangerous. Your goal is to break off his mace because this guy is actually a dangerous opponent. See here, he's going to charge a little bit, so I just wanted to get swinging fast to get him off of me. Because if he gets up on you, he can be extremely dangerous. But I'm just going to take the safe route, keep swinging straight, and break that mace off. There we go. Now we're going to get up here and see if we can't get some armor off of him. back off. And go for his helmet. And a leg plate. Oh, that should hit his chest plate, dagnabbit. Finesse isn't working. Let's go for something that's easy. Gotta get him swinging straight. And swing when he swings, and you get his briefs. He has 2 to death animations, just like Ren did. I'm just not going to get his chest plate today, dagnabbit. I got that back leg plate, though. Hit him in the head. This is his first death animation. He falls to the ground and kicks. Now bend down and pick up that mace. You want that mace. Trust me. If you ever notice when he was hitting me, that mace knocks you back farther. It has the same effect when you're using it. So you absolutely want that mace for the continuing on all the way to the end of the game if you can maintain it. Now I'm going to see if I can't show you a couple other things about him. Alright. First, let's see if we can't show up his second death animation. You want to do just like I said earlier to get his briefs. Get his shield straight. Wait until he swings. Oh, wait for him to swing straight. And then hit him in a sensitive portion of anatomy, and he'll do a little dance for you. And then you kill him and pick up the mace again. Now, we're going to see if we can't get him to do something here. I'm going to see if I can't get him to laugh. He'll do that just like Ren does. Except his laugh is much longer, and you've got time to get in there and kill him. So if you charge him, you can do that. Of course, charging him is dangerous because he's dangerous. Now I'm going to try to show you how to acquire the Gold Mace by keeping the red sword. First thing you need to do is break off his sword just like before. That's the easiest way to keep from hitting his shield on the first fight with Zaid. Then get your sword high, move in all the way, take a shot low when he's swinging, then take a shot high when he's swinging, and a shot low when he's swinging, and you'll just keep breaking off plates and eventually get through his guard. Round 4, get your sword high to start out with. That way when he charges, you're up there. Charge him, take your shot low. Now remember to move your shield low because that's his pattern on this. Now once you're down low, take a shot high. Hopefully you'll get a plate, move your shield back up straight, ready to intercept. Now charge and go low. Get your shield low. Now charge, go high, get your shield back up straight. You're trying to do this right after he's taken his swing in order to get under his guard, and you've got to be ready every once in a while. He'll take that high shot. Oh, got him. Whew. Now let's try to get the second one. Get your sword high. Ah. Ugh. Got him. Now, I am going to make a save state here after that hard fight, because now we've got to try to get past him. Actually, getting him down and out of danger isn't that much, because we're just trying to break his mace off. It's trying to get through his darn guard without hitting his shield too many times that is the pain in the butt. So we're going to start from right here and break his darn mace off. You see I've missed a few times. That's going to trigger him to charge, which is a bad thing when I'm trying to save my red sword power. So hopefully he'll just stay out of my face now and let me hit him and break his mace off. Keep matching those shots. Don't hit that shield. Okay. Now, the easiest place to get him is in his briefs. So get your sword straight, move in right on top of him, wait for him to swing, and take your shot. Hopefully you'll hit his mace or take the plate. There's the two things. Okay, that's one. And Ah, this is not easy to do, and I'm not even sure I'm going to get this all in on the video. Got it! Now I've still got my red sword. Pick up the mace, and I've got the gold mace. Now all that is the mace with the red sword power on it. Whenever you hit an opponent's shield enough times, the red sword power will go away and you just have the regular mace. It's not really anything special other than bragging rights because it's so bloody hard to get. Now, I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to say this is Dart Initiate signing off for Let's Play Gladiator, and we'll see you next time.